You wake up with $1 trillion in your bank account. Only you know it, and it's clean money. What's the first thing you do? If it's truly clean, then nothing. Call in rich, and go back to sleep. I can't come in today. I'm rich. Go back to sleep. This is a concise summation of the beauty of having fuck you money. Visit r/Wall Street Bets and make it $1 million. Ask people for their bank account info through email spam to send them money if they actually complied. This would be the third thing I do. Destroy the whole economy. Only if you spend it, or if it's accruing interest, or if anyone else knows you have $1 trillion. If you were making 0.1% interest it would be $1 billion a year, yeah. Ed, get it all changed up to coins and swim in it like the credits to DuckTales. Have you seen that episode of Family Guy where Peter does that? I just cringed so bad thinking about this. Hire a lawyer after doing diligent research. Or at least an accountant, because you probably need to pay a ton of taxes on that and need to know how to keep it secure. Maybe hire a few backup accountants and promise them each 1% if they can find evidence one of the others is cheating you. They offer to cheat, so that one of them gets 1% which he and the cheater split 50 to 50. 0.5% of that is still a lot of money. Ugh, you people have no idea how much $1 trillion is. That amount would easily make you the richest person in the world. Bill Gates is estimated at a measly 90 billion. You would be 11x as rich as him. A quick search says the total wealth of the world is 98 trillion USD. So you would own 1% of the world's wealth. This is no longer able to afford a house rich, or live the rest of your life in comfort rich. This is nation leaders will lobby you for support rich. With that kind of wealth you can snap your fingers and meet the US president to discuss your investments rich. The GDP of entire countries is measured in trillions of dollars. You could do everything that every commenter suggests in this thread and still have spent less than 0.1% of your total wealth. So I guess that means you can finally afford going to the movies and getting popcorn and a drink. Simple explanations. 1 million seconds, 11.5 days. 1 billion seconds, 31.75 years. 1 trillion seconds, 31,709.8 years. Yeah, I saw something similar in another comment. For sure, $1 trillion is an absurd number that we have a hard time putting into context. Hunt billionaires for sport. Okay, I need to know your plan. How do you plan on hunting them? You gonna set traps or you gonna follow them with a .22? I need answers. A10. Take your mom on a multi-billion dollar date. You got $1 trillion and you're still fucking ops mom. You can get a much better looking hooker with that money. Buy Greenland. Fat gotta have post-nut clarity. Always do this before making big decisions. And after if it all works out. Go to r/personal finance and humble brag in Reddit tradition. With that type of money you can buy a 2017 Honda Accord. A lot of people who don't understand how big $1 trillion is. I mean, it's 1 trillion. Michael, what could it cost? $10? $1 trillion? Jesus. Probably invest in a lawyer and an accountant. That would put me in the kind of tax bracket that I have no idea what to do with. I need to know how to. Oh, you wanted the fun answer? Buy a fuck ton of land in California. Like a fuck ton. Enough for like 5 or 6 towns. Then, build a town modeled after the 50s complete with old style drive-in theaters. Vintage versions of restaurants. Link in description. : pay the actors enough to stay in character, and create a biodome of a time gone by. You can live in the town, but you have to expect tourism to keep it afloat. It would be like stepping back in time completely, except there would still be Wi-Fi, modern safety equipment, etc. Build the next town over in the same fashion, but for the 70s. I'd build 3 more, one for the 90s, one from the medieval ages, where a dress code is mandatory, and the last one would be a modern utopia. Yeah, that'd be fun. Can I buy property in your 1950s town please? Not if you're black. Hire a group of engineers to make an Iron Man suit for me. And yell at them Tony Stark built this in a cave, with a box of scraps, when they inevitably fail you. Would just probably sit in on my porch all day and night thinking how great life is. You would finally rest and watch the sun rise on a grateful universe. Making space fruit soup. Pay off my student loans. What will you do with the last 1,000? Go to the cinema and buy the largest bucket of popcorn or a soda. But not both. Make my money dirty. Spit on it. Then eat it. Presuming it's all legally mine and tax-free etc, I'd find out where it came from. If it was some crazy reverse Nigerian prince scam, the first thing I would do is invest in the company I work for. It would be great being a shareholder to annoy my boss. It's $1 trillion fucking dollars. You can buy your old company and your old boss's house and burn them all down and laugh because it's pocket change. Think bigger. Maybe he works at Microsoft or Apple. Their market cap is over $1 trillion at the moment. Majority ownership is still possible. Buy my mom a house. Buy your mom 10 houses. In every major city in the world. Quit my job, quickly followed by getting laser eye surgery. You mean cyborg guys that shoot lasers, right? Withdraw as much cash as possible. Found Floyd Mayweather guys. Set up a trust, hire a lawyer, accountant, and invest team, then buy my own island and disappear. Invest $1 trillion? Why? Obviously become Batman. This is the answer I was looking for. I want to know where the money came from. If they just came out of nowhere, I gotta use it all before the economy crashes. It's magic money. Save that $sign and try my luck with medical school. Why would you do that? I've always wanted to be a doctor, I've just been too poor. Ugh, this is what's wrong with this country. Even with $1 trillion, you'd still want to go to school and pursue your passion to be a doctor. The only thing standing between med school and you is money. In an alternate universe you could be the Doctor fucking Strange of neurosurgeons or something. But, no. Because you can't afford these absurdly steep uni prices, you'll have to settle for something else. I'm sorry. Human greed is the fucking worst. I'd panic and call my mom. My mom would tell everyone. Fuck that. I'd tell my dad. This is accurate. Buy a PC which can finally run Crisis. He said $1 trillion, not infinite. Hire a Norwegian death metal band to play Twinkle Little Star. Link in description. There ya go. Didn't have to spend a dime.